There's something fascinating about the way Robert Kiyosaki structures his lessons in Rich Dad Poor Dad. We've just explored the mental barriers in Chapter 7, and now we're stepping into Chapter 8, which is all about taking action. It's like he's deliberately showing us the complete journey from understanding obstacles to actually moving forward. Let me take you through what Chapter 7 taught us first because it sets up everything that follows. Kiyosaki identifies 5 major obstacles that keep people from building wealth. The first one is fear, particularly the fear of losing money. Now, here's what's interesting. Everyone feels this fear, even wealthy people. The difference lies in how they handle it. While most people get paralyzed by the possibility of making mistakes, the rich understand that fear is simply part of the wealth building process. They embrace it, learn from their mistakes, and use those experiences to become financially smarter. Then there is cynicism, those negative voices in our heads that make us doubt ourselves. The ones they whisper things like, investing is too risky, or only lucky people get rich. Kiyosaki argues that cynicism often stems from our own fears and insecurities. The wealthy learn to silence these voices and focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. The third obstacle is laziness, but here's where it gets tricky. Kiyosaki talks about a different kind of laziness, the kind where people stay busy with unimportant tasks to avoid dealing with important financial decisions. They'll spend hours watching television or scrolling through social media but won't invest 30 minutes learning about investments or budgeting. Bad habits form the fourth obstacle. These are the small daily choices that compound over time. Spending money on unnecessary items, not reading financial books, or avoiding conversations about money. These habits might seem insignificant individually, but they create massive barriers to wealth over time. Finally, there is arrogance, which Kiyosaki describes as ego plus ignorance. It's when people think they know everything and refuse to learn new things. Arrogant people often miss opportunities because they're too proud to admit they don't understand something or need help. Now, understanding these obstacles is crucial, but knowledge alone won't make you wealthy. This brings us to Chapter 8 titled Getting Started, where Kiyosaki shifts from identifying problems to providing solutions. The chapter emphasizes that financial knowledge must be coupled with disciplined action. You can read every financial book ever written, but without taking concrete steps, you'll remain exactly where you are. Kiyosaki outlines 6 essential steps for beginning your financial journey. The first step is finding a strong reason, what he calls the power of your why. This isn't just about wanting more money, it's about identifying a deep personal motivation that will drive you through difficult times. Maybe you want to provide better opportunities for your children, or perhaps you want the freedom to pursue your passions without worrying about bills. A clear purpose gives you the motivation to overcome fear and laziness when they inevitably surface. The second step involves choosing your daily habits wisely. Your daily choices shape your financial future more than any single big decision. Rich people invest time in learning about money, investing, and business. They read financial publications, attend seminars, and surround themselves with financially intelligent people. Poor people often spend their free time on entertainment that doesn't contribute to their financial education.
Step 3 is about making courageous choices. Rich people choose growth over comfort. They're willing to take calculated risks and step outside their comfort zones. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means being willing to face uncertainty in pursuit of better opportunities. Most people choose safety and comfort, which often leads to financial mediocrity. The fourth step focuses on controlling your emotions. Fear, greed, and excitement can all lead to poor financial decisions. Emotional decisions often result in losses, while calm, rational thinking leads to smart investing. This connects directly back to Chapter 7's discussion of fear. The wealthy learn to acknowledge their emotions without letting those emotions control their decisions. Step 5 emphasizes learning before investing. Kiyosaki strongly advocates studying before putting money at risk. Learn from books, seminars, mentors, and other successful investors. Don't blindly follow others or jump into investments you don't understand. Knowledge reduces risk and increases your chances of success. The final step is believing in yourself. Self-doubt stops many people from taking action on financial opportunities. Rich people trust themselves and take responsibility for their decisions. They understand that mistakes are part of the learning process, not reasons to give up. What makes Chapter 8 so powerful is how it builds on the foundation laid in Chapter 7. Once you understand the mental and emotional obstacles to wealth, you can develop strategies to overcome them. The 6 steps aren't just practical advice. They are tools to conquer the fears, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance that Chapter 7 identified. The chapter concludes with a crucial insight that discipline is more valuable than intelligence when it comes to building wealth. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room, but you do need to be disciplined enough to take consistent action. Many highly intelligent people remain poor because they never act on their knowledge, while less intelligent but more disciplined people build substantial wealth through consistent effort. Kiyosaki also emphasizes that confidence grows through experience. You can't become confident about investing by reading books alone. You need to start small, make mistakes, learn from them, and gradually build your confidence through practical experience. This is why taking action, even imperfect action, is better than endless preparation. The connection between these 2 chapters reveals Kiyosaki's deeper message about wealth building. It's not enough to understand what holds you back, and it's not enough to know what steps to take. True financial success requires both understanding your obstacles and having the discipline to take action despite those obstacles. Chapter 7 gives you the awareness, Chapter 8 gives you the roadmap. But ultimately, your financial future depends on your willingness to act with discipline, focus, and confidence.